Hi, this is Allie from Allie Cats Crafts. I'm here to bring you a tutorial on the Farmhouse Florals August 2025 kit. And this is what you'll get in it. You'll get 9 cards, 3 different ones, with the envelope with just the flap that's decorated. In the past, we've had the whole card, but the whole thing done, but not this time. We got 2 sets of stamps. We got 3 different card bases right here and here. 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of just plain ones. And these are the extra fronts that we got, 3 of those, and 3 of those, and 3 of those. And 2 stamp sets this time. If you choose to get these are helpful. I've already used the Hello this month, but I've used pretty much most of the other ones for the last month. So I might use that acorn next month. Okay? Circle, haven't done anything. I'm thinking I might do something soon, but I haven't decided yet. Okay? So we're going to do 2 shaker cards today. So, whoa, my flowers are flying. Anyways, these are the flowers that I made. I die cut them. These came out of that circle of out of this die. See right here? There it is. Okay? And I took and I die cut them and I put a little bitty jewel in the middle. These ones are double layered. I got those from the Perfectly Paired that I'm going to bring in today. And I have a die right here that comes with it. Okay, so that's what I used. Okay, so I'm going to move those aside so we can see. First thing we're going to do for the first shaker card, we're going to take this front of this card base, the other half, and I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and cut it out. As you can see, I started to do it. I want to cut out this back because what I want to do is make that inside the shaker part. So I'm going to cut it out like this. I've already started so it wouldn't take so long. Just showing you. Okay, so I have another X-Acto knife, but I don't like it as much. This one I've had for years, and I love it. I love how it cuts, and it's always, I chop off the blade. They break off. It's a release one. And you just buy this big long blade, and it's pretty awesome. Lots of memories. Cut off finger and all that, part of my finger. So I want to cut this out and see, I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how it has like little, let me take it out. So there's like little spots here where they break off. I could break that off and I always have a fresh blade. Yeah, it has paint on it because I did some painting and yeah. My old knife. I love this knife. So I cut out the middle. That's the first step. So the next thing you want to do, I'm going to save this because I'm going to use this. I had picked out the Just Jade paper. It is retired because it matches this really well, the bottom part here. And I know that's not Just Jade. That's Lost Laguna, but I don't have any Lost Laguna paper. So inside is the inside of an envelope. Okay, so this is how you're going to make this card, this shaker card. I do many different styles, but this is the style I chose for this particular card. I'll show you. Hold on. So I have my window sheet and I have my card here, and what I want to do is I want to put it right here in the middle, and I'm using this for the background because it matches. So this is what I want to do is I want to line up my card the way I want it. I'm going to drop this in here so I know exactly where it's going to go. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. I know where it's going to go now. And it moved a second ago. Hold on, let me double check to make sure it's still even. Okay. See, I want to make sure that it goes even on here. So there. So I'm going to stick it on there like that. I'm going to grab my glue. I'm going to lift up part of it. And I'm going to put some glue there. Just put that glue there. Okay, and then stick it back down. I don't want any glue to come out though, because the shaker stuff I put in here, want to get stuck to it, and I don't want it to get stuck. So I'm going to glue that down really good. And if any glue seeps out, I have an eraser that we can use. And I got a little bit seepage, but I think I'm going to be okay. And I don't know if you know about the trick. If you get glue and you don't want your stuff to stick to it, what you do is you take and you get powder and go around inside of it. Baby powder. That works great. Okay, see how it matches up perfect, and the outside edges are just the way I want it. And if it's off a little bit, it's okay. I mean, see? I got all the edges. Okay, so now the next step you're going to do is you want to, I don't like how that looks, I'm taking that off. You are going to take your Lost Lagoon ink, and I want to ink around the edges of this so it kind of gives it, so it's not so it'll blend in. That's the word. I'm trying to think of the right word. So I'm going to go around, and I should use my other blender, which I like better, but I didn't get that one out. So I'm going to go all the way around all the edges. See how it kind of blends in? It's not so stark now. That was the whole idea behind this. Just go around. And you notice how I'm holding my hand under it? I never really tell you about that. My friend Allie always remembers to say that kind of stuff. I just think that people know it, if that makes sense. So there. And you don't really have to go down here, but you can if you want. It's kind of like right here on this edge, just because it's kind of white. But the rest, it's the same color, so it's hard to tell. Okay, so you have that done, right? The next thing you want to do is you're going to grab your tear and tape. I thought I had it out, but I guess I did not. Where is it at? Tear and tape, where are you? I don't know. I'll use this one, I guess. So I'm going to put it right here. So I'm going to put my window sheet on here, because now I know exactly where everything's going to go. Ugh. Just put some tear and tape there. Just like that. And then you're going to get your, I'm going to close the sink first. Put that back in the drawer. You're going to press this down like so. And then you're going to pick it up. So I'll get my pick tool, which I always forget. I could use this for anything. It's really good for pulling off these backings. And here I struggle with it half the time. Okay, come on. There we go. Just going to pull it off. Okay. I'm going to grab my window sheet. I'm going to place it on there. Like so. Okay. So that's our window sheet. Now the next step you will do is you're going to get your little line. See, I got these from one of my paper pumpkin kits. And they're like the little lines. You line your cards with this. If you're gonna make it, it bumps it up, number one. It's a dimensional, just in strips. That's what I'm looking for. So you're gonna take your strip and you're gonna put it right here. And then, but I just save these so I always have them on hand. And I use other ones, different things, but I thought this is nice long ones. Easy to do. I like easy if you can, right? Who doesn't? So I'm going to grab these little pieces and I'm going to just stick them on the paper on my back side, because we're going to pop it up so we can put our embellishments in there. Now, this is the most important part. You need to seal in so there's no way to get out. Seal all this in. Right where the shaker stuff's going to go, Because if you don't, they'll get out. You don't want that to happen, trust me. I've had that happen. Did a whole card, and guess what? I didn't seal it properly, and they slipped out the side. So we have to get that sealed just perfect. So now go around, and I will go around the edges so it'll go down nicely, okay? And I'm using these on this card, all of it, well, pretty much most of it, because sometimes you get your dimensionals, and they can be different sizes. Stampin' Up! I've noticed sometimes in the paper pumpkins, they're different sizes. They're thicker than the ones that you get normally. Okay, so that's perfect. So now I'm going to pick out my embellishments. So I've already picked out a few things. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to bring in this color and some of this for sparkles, and just that. So those are the things I'm going to put in my shaker card. So now I need to get this nice and flat. This is so important. Because when you get ready to lay this on top, you have to line it up. So I'm going to put a little bit of this. So we want this a fun shaker. These are all the colors that I thought would look really good in here. Oh, I think I put too much of that. Hold on. If you put too much in there, it doesn't shake really good. And that's the fun thing about it. You want it to shake good, you know? Okay, so that, I guess that's enough. So I'm going to pull in some of this. And these are diamond dots, and some of them are just jewels that I have. But these ones right here, I just wanted to pull in that little bit of color. There's some jewels. And this is where the sparkle's gonna look. Look at how pretty that is. And when they turn over, you see the pretty silver color too. That's what's really nice. The silver and like the little aqua color. So and this one has many colors in it, and they're like little diamonds. That'll bring in more sparkle. So I think I have just the right amount. Pick up that one. There. Okay, so those are the things I'm going to put in there. Now I'm going to pull, I need to get this up here in case. Oops, there we go. Come on. Get off the edge, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to pull off the back ends of these. Just get all the back ends off. Because you want the whole thing lifted up. Because if you just do that one spot, the rest will fall down flat. So you need to, once you do that, you gotta lift the whole thing up. That's important. Okay, I think I have them all off. Yep. So now, I'm gonna look over it really close. See where I put it down. Make sure I get it in the right spot. There, got it. Press it down real good and look what you got. That is a shaker card. Isn't that cute? Probably should have put a little more in, but that's okay. I love this card. See, I love shaker cards. You know, they're kind of getting lost down there. Darn it. I can't pull it up, but that's okay. I think it looks really nice already, so it's okay. That is a cute card. I really like this card. I now know next time, put more shaker stuff in there. I thought I had enough. See, the thing is, if I pull it off, I endanger leakage. So we'll just go with this. I just like to have a little extra here. But it'll be a surprise when they do it. They're going, oh, whoa. That'll be really neat. Okay, so this card is going to be, let me throw these papers away. It's like a get well card. I'm making this for the church, and I think it'll be fine. Okay, a bouquet of get well wishes. It's an old stamp. And I'm going to get my envelope piece. I'm going to stamp it in Lost Lagoon so it all matches up really pretty. But I need to get my scratch out because I haven't used this stamp in a while. Make sure it's all well inked and pressed. Oh, see, it has to get in the middle there. Oh, goodness gracious. I know what I need to do. See, the rubber on the older stamps sometimes aren't that much giving. So watch what happens. It'll be better. It does not want to do very good. Well, that A does not want to come out. I don't like rock. Nope, I'm not using that stamp. It's not a happy stamp. Okay, when everything is said and done, being sick is never fun. We're going with that one. That's better. Okay. So we'll stamp this on it. This is why it's important that you don't stamp it after you put it in the card. Hold it down. And there we go. Oh, that looks good. I like that. And I will put it on the inside of my card. We still have some more stuff to do on the outside. I just wanted to get the inside done. Okay, so put some glue on it. We're not done with the card yet, I'm telling you. Okay, there's the inside. Still not real happy. It'll work. I can't believe that. I now know, I forgot, that I need to. Okay, so now we have these little embellishments here. So I'm going to glue them down. So this one will go right here to kind of give it a little lift. And this one will go right here. Okay. I'm going to reach over here and grab some of these little flowers to bring those out a little bit. I just thought that would be fun just to add a lot to this card, you know? So it's not so plain. I don't like plain. Let me put a little more glue. That didn't work out. I'll just put glue on directly on there. Silly me. I could have done that a long time ago without sitting there fussing trying to get it perfect. There's that one. And then I'm going to get some of my little lavender ones. Throw a few of those on here. So it just adds a little extra to this card. In fact, I want to put one right, oops, put a little glue right there so it's on the window. Look at how cute that is. Oh, I like that. That's a nice touch. So you know what? A little shaker issue. I think I could take care of it by doing this. Good idea. Didn't even think about that one. It's a last minute thought. Okay, and then we'll put a little orange one down here. Like so. Oh, that's perfect. Now I got those little, I like that. That adds a lot. Oh, that looks good. Okay. So there's the card. when everything is done, said and done, being sick is never fun. So it's a get well card. I was going to put a sentiment up there. This one, sending you smiles, but guess what? I forgot. You know what? I could fix that. Watch this. I will grab a piece of scratch paper. Let's see. It's not so bad. Let's see. That one looks good. Nope, that one will not work. Just looking through my scraps. Give me a couple seconds. I put yellow up there. Nope, that's not the right shade. Hold on 1 second. I have the right shade right over here. See if it's long enough to fit my stamp. Oh, that could work. This is the one I put my cut my flowers out of. So I will stamp this right up here. You look at it really close. I like that, sending you smiles. Okay, let's get my cutter out. I'll cut this out, about right there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fussy cut around it a little bit. So I think that would look really cute. Notice how I'm just going around? I'm moving the paper, not the scissors. And I don't like these scissors as much as I like my other ones. I don't know why, they just don't feel the same as my other scissors. Maybe. Just kind of go around it like so. Okay. And I will glue it right up there. I'm debating whether I should ink it. Let me look. And so it looks like on this side. Yeah, I think it needs inking. Just a little bit around the edges. Okay. Get my glue out, which I had right here. I did not put the lid on. Okay. Sending you smiles. Yeah, I like that. That took care of that spot right there. Okay. That's the first card. And we're going to move on to the second one. The second one will also be a shaker. I have to get my axe together on this one. Okay. It's going to be a flap up one. And what I'm doing different is I'm going to use a typewriter this time. So we're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to put this right there, but not yet. And this is the envelope from the other kit, by the way. And it was from that flowering one. It was like 2020 something. And it's just, I love that kit. Well, you know, I never really did it. I think someone gave it to me. I think that's why I never did it. And then when the strawberry thing came up, I thought, oh, I got all excited about it. So this is what you want to do. You want to lay this on here. And yes, it is smaller. And the reason why is it's going to be layered on this piece right here. Okay? The secret C. So you're going to take this and do the same thing. You're going to drop your little typewriter in there. Okay? I want to put it up a little higher. What about right there? You're gonna drop that typewriter in there, so make sure it doesn't have to be totally even, but you just got to make sure that it's inside of that area. So there. I'm not sure now. It looked like it wasn't even. I mean, it wasn't gonna fit in there, if that makes sense. So I want to have it down there. I want to take that and put that in there just like I did last time. And I hope I wasn't off camera. Sorry about that. Move that out of the way. Pick up my typewriter. Put some glue under it. And then go over to the other side, do the same thing. Okay. Glue it down really good. Make sure all the edges are sealed. We don't want any way for the little embellishments to get out. And this time, I will make sure I put enough in there. Kind of messed that up, didn't I? I've already put the tear and tape on here. So I'm going to remove it and put the window sheet up on top of it. Thought I'd save a little bit of time. Pull that off like that. And then lay my window sheet on here. Ugh. Like so. Okay. So now I have my stuff here, right? So I'm going to grab my little pieces here. And we'll start with that one. Go all the way across. Then I will put that one, whoops. It needs to be a little thinner right there on that one spot. So I will cut away right here. Ugh. So it does not affect that spot, okay? There we go. Set that one aside because I could probably use that one over. So I'd like to think, right? I'm going to seal it all the way. I'm going to get the next piece out and put it up there and make sure it's sealed all the way. Making sure I'm in camera. Right up to there and cut it right here. So it's nice and sealed. Now I'll put some right across there and bring that up there. Get it off. There, and one right there, and one right there. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did last time. Get this a little flatter. We're going to grab our little embellishments. This is a smaller space. I like these ones a lot. I love the sparkles. I really have to be careful not to have too much. So I think I'm going to put a little gold in this one to add even more bling. So I think I have enough. I have more than enough now. I know I do. So I'm going to pull out the backings. Okay. I'm going to put my head right over the top of it and look at it to make sure I get it lined up. And then press it down. Okay. There. I like this one better. It stuck to the thing up there. I didn't stick it down very good. Oh, that's okay. And I purposely did it like this, so now I can mount it on this. So now I'll put some glue on this. And I allowed the tape like that, so it'll take care of that part. So you're going to line this up the best you can. And put it down. So that is going to go on this part of the card that goes up. That's cute. I like that one. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put that right there, and that's a part of the envelope, is the back side. Remember, it's not the envelope from this kit, okay? Then I'm going to lift this up. So I did not have enough of the envelope left, so I'm going to put it on the side so it brings in that color. So I thought I would want to line up on this side first, a little bit of border. Just a tiny bit, okay? Press it down. We'll get the other piece. Yeah, I was looking at this card and I was going, I'm not sure if I want just plain white. I need to bring in colors. So then I started looking at it and thought, oh, I know what I could do. I put the envelope right on the side. I didn't have enough to do the whole back, but I thought that would look really cool. So then, see how it looks like that? It's kind of neat, huh? I'm going to bring this all the way down so it just shows just a little white spot, okay? So the next thing is really cute. I like that shape. I love shaker cards. I think that's my problem. I just really like them a lot. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that sentiment again, and I want to put it right up here. Okay? And I probably should have did it before. I think I'm going to do it in Night of Navy this time because I want it to stand out. No, actually, I need to do it in Secret Sea because it matches that. So tap, tap, tap. And just get it lined up the best I can, close to the top. And hope that I did it right. Oh, yes, it turned out right. Sending you smiles. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is stamp in here. Saying, I want to put that right in here, right about here. Thing about wood stamps, you don't know if you got it straight or not. So you have to just hope that it stays nice and straight. When everything is said and done, being sick is never fun. So now I will glue this right up there. And let me look and see how far I have to go down. About right there. So I always just kind of double check. You don't want to put too much glue on there and have it not go, have it go everywhere. You don't want that, trust me. So I got that where I want it. So now I'm going to line it up. Just like that. There we go. Another shaker card. There you go. See? Isn't that cute? And I brought in this piece and this piece. So now we have to put some flowers on that typewriter to make it look really cute. So we're going to grab our glue, and I have all these flowers set up. So we're going to put a yellow one right here. We're going to make this pop out really good. That's the whole idea of this. And I've got these cute little pinky ones. And I think it's supposed to be, it's not Highland Heather, it's the next step down, which I cannot remember exactly. And I'm so sorry, ladies. I should know that. But I'm really bad at remembering little things like that. I try. So then I'm going to grab some orange ones. I'm going to stick them right up here like this. Not all of them, just a few here and there. I just wanted to pop out a little bit more. That's all I wanted to do, is just kind of bring things out. Okay, and then I will put a flower like right here. And then another flower. Gotta get another pink one. When I did, if you notice the flowers are kind of picked up, I didn't finish this one. If you take and go like this, I put glue in the middle only. So I was able to lift up this top layer, the petals, to give it a 3D look, okay? So that's how I got that 3D look. So here's my second Jaker card. So we have that card, and we have this one. And you can see the Jakers are just not as many as I wanted. This just kind of disappoints me. I like to have lots of Shakers in. But you can see them in there, and they do shake around, and these flowers added a lot. So there's my 2 Shaker cards. Get well cards. And they're for my church. I had a good time making these. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and share my video. And if you're interested in getting any Stampin' Up! Products, contact me. I'm Allison Clark in Nacona, Texas. Just go on the website and the Stampin' Up! Website and look me up. Oh, and the measurements for these cards will be underneath the bottom. I'm so sorry, I didn't think about it. This is just a standard card. It's 8.5 by 5.5. Scored in half at 4 1/4, and you have the card base here, which you just cut down to fit in the inside of this, which would be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this one is a card base that you cut at 7 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then you take another piece of paper, whatever color you want. You can use this piece of white one, which I did not want to use. That would be the remainder. And this is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4. This piece of secrecy. And I just cut this down a little bit lower, a little smaller, just because, let's see, I put it at 3 1/4 by 4 inches, okay? So those are the measurements, but I will have the rest in the if you didn't catch that, because I didn't write it down and I just didn't think about it. But I really like Shaker cards. I know I can't tell you that enough, but they're all hidden down at the bottom. There they go. There they are. Yeah, see, next time, well, I don't have any more to do with this, but if I did, I would put more in there now that I know. So I think that makes a difference. But it still looks good, and throwing those flowers on top really made a difference. So thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.